Hefe. Care about number what the check say. I can't run, I can't hide from no nigga, no. I still wanna take my mama to the Poconos. Gotta buy on a house, $1 million row. Played it fair with these niggas, put me in a hole. I got scars, I'm still healing, don't nobody know. I've been living independent, beefing with my bro. It ain't even about the money, it's the principle. They say blood a little thicker, I ain't feel it though. I got problems on my handle, I'm a grown man. I don't wanna murder nothing, use the wrong hand. Niggas put you in your feelings, playing like your friend. She been rocking hard body, say she not a fan. Malibu, picking beats, meet me on the sand. I got flights chasing heights, I don't wanna land. Shit really hit different, niggas understand. But you should never make a statement on another man. Judge give a life sentence, make you understand. I can make 100 million sticking to the plan. 20,000 on my watch, 20 in my pants. Like a nigga hit a lick, do my money dance. Everything independent, needed in advance. Big sad motivation, I've been in a trance. Take a picture of me ballin', niggas in the stand. I've been making niggas bitter, they don't stand a chance. I can't run, I can't hide from no nigga, no.
What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe because it don't cost you nothing. Press that button, and if you ring that notification bell, I'm gonna bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics will be Tory Lanez once again. With Tory Lanez getting stabbed, y'all gotta understand it's gonna be updates almost every day. You know what I'm saying? Turns of events, things changing, and stuff like that. So, y'all already know the story of him getting stabbed. There was a lot of reasons of why he got stabbed, but let's just go with the narrative that he was being flirtatious with somebody's girlfriend and our wife inside the visiting room, and that resulted in what happened to him. So, in fact, Tory Lanez was airlifted out of that prison, you know what I'm saying, because it was life-threatening wounds. You know what I'm saying? He got hit in the back of the head, got hit 2 times in his ribs, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. As y'all gonna hear, he thought it was over with. He thought he was gonna die. So, it looked like he had nowhere to run, but what I'm trying to figure out, we know it happened in a housing unit, but did it happen in the day room, or was the doors open to do what in his room? Because first you heard the yard, then you hear it happen in the unit, then you hear it happen inside his cell, or what the case may be. So that's what we try to figure out. But we are here to play the audio from Tory Lanez's daddy, and you know they petitioned for his release. From my understanding and from what I hear, he got a lot of signatures. He got a lot of signatures signed on this petition, and he should be home. And more than likely, I'm pretty sure Megan Thee Stallion, she's going to get in trouble. Somebody's going to get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Her friend who allegedly did it is probably going to be in trouble, and Megan Thee Stallion, just how, you know, she went to the media, you know what I'm saying, and basically made it as if she seen this man with her own eyes without a reasonably doubt that he did this. But as the turns of events get to unwind, we start to find out different. It was all type of loose holes in this case. They only tested Tory Lanez. They didn't test nobody else on the scene. He was probably about the only one that didn't have no gun residue on his head or anything like that. GSR, you feel me? So it's just like, it's a crazy game how he was railroaded and how this went. And I wonder, do Tory Lanez got a bag? Because, and I'm talking about a bag, I ain't talking about a couple $100,000, because people looking up his net worth, and they say the net worth is $1 billion. Although that don't be, that's all he got. That's just what they got on file as far as things that you could read with his name on there. $1 billion. But for the way he got railroaded, and they sent him up the stream, and how everything is falling out and coming into play now pertaining to his case. It's crazy. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all see, man, I'm telling you, don't be foolish because you see somebody on TV and see somebody rapping, you know what I'm saying, or see somebody, you know what I'm saying, like I said, on TV, on YouTube camera, don't mean they got that bag. You know what I'm saying? Don't mean they got that bag like that. But as I said, we don't know how much money that man got. But I don't want to hold you guys any longer. We're going to go ahead and get into this content. And you already know, man, it's the halfway and the half effect. We go commentate.
Suffer superficial wounds. He was stabbed 14 times, 5 times in his back, 1 under his left cheekbone. In fact, his jaw was open. He was stabbed twice in the back of his head, and the rest in his torso, arms, and in his chest. It may seem sensational, but thankfully, like Dr. King, it was close to his heart but did not penetrate. After that, he was being rushed to a facility nearby in a vehicle in which he said, and I quote, "Dad, I thought it was my last. And having made my peace with God, I said, okay, God, is this how it's supposed to end for me?" But God said no. God told him, "Do not give up," in the car, upon which he turned to the attending officers and he said, "You must get me to wherever is the closest place that I can get to. I'm bleeding out here. My boat," he didn't even know his lungs had collapsed. All he knows is that he couldn't breathe. He could hardly speak. Upon which the officer turned around and looked at him and said, "Nah, we got to take him. He had..."
So that's Tory Lanez's father's right there. Now, allow me to say this before I get back to commentating. I know damn well Tory Lanez did not think a good time at Kylie Jenner house was going to turn to all this. Now, we don't know if this is a lesson. Well, it is a lesson. It's definitely a lesson. But we don't know if this is karma, or we don't know if this is a part of his path. At times, the Most High, he throw things in your path that you might not understand. And you got to go through these struggles and you question it, why I got to go through this? What did I do for this to happen to me? And it's a part of your journey. You know what I'm saying? And helping you with growth, amongst other things. You know what I'm saying? So, as his father stated, these was real life-threatening injuries. I didn't know it was that serious. Now, when I heard the 2 collapsed lungs, I ain't gonna even lie. I thought it was kind of like a hoax or a lie. Like, man, they probably just throwing this out there for more attention. But it's keep on coming up. In fact, he did have 2 punctured or collapsed lungs. He got stabbed in the back of the head, torso. He got stabbed all over the place. So this dude went animalistic on him. Like, this dude definitely went animalistic on him. As Tory Lanez did not stand a chance, didn't have no get back. And it has to make you wonder, because we gonna get into this dude past, and we not trying to shed no light of any honorable mentions on this dude, because he's definitely a piece of shit. He's definitely a piece of shit, and he's definitely where he belongs. But you got to wonder what made him attack Tory Lanez the way he did. And it had to be something to deal with a female or some type of disrespect. Because he tried to make an example out of Tory Lanez. He tried to kill Tory Lanez, and probably was like, "Yeah, I'm about to kill this fool." And probably didn't care, wanted that on his resume. He got a young 13-year-old girl on his resume that he was having intercourse with. He got other prison stabbings. He really ain't cared. He's like the type of guy, right? He's not even trying to get back. He has sold his faith to prison. That's where he will be for the rest of his life, institutionalized. And for real, 20 years ago when he first went down for this crime, I don't understand how he wasn't given the death penalty and placed in San Quentin. These are the type of dudes you make examples out of and place in San Quentin for that DP and make sure it go through. So, however, he did a cold number on Tory Lanez, and Tory Lanez, in fact, thought he was going to die, had to get airlifted up out of there. And I don't know if this is one of them situations where he was seeing the light, if he was like unconscious a few times to see the light. But he definitely knew he couldn't breathe, and he definitely felt like that he was about to perish, that he was about to pass away. You know what I'm saying? And you see his father making references about Martin Luther King. So I guess he got hit in the chest too. Not too far, a few inches away from his heart. Now y'all know if it would have hit that heart, boof. Puncture that, it's over with. You know, the lungs collapsed. It was all right. Both of them collapsed. It was all right. But like, yeah, I ain't know it was this serious because you heard from Tory Lanez real quick. Like, I would have been quiet, worried about strength and recuperation, and letting my father, my legal team, and everybody else do their work. But I think, in fact, that Megan Thee Stallion is his best friend and some of these people. You can bet your bottom dollar or your last dollar that a lawsuit is coming, and Tory Lanez more than likely is going to get paid like he got hit by a truck. I was wrongfully thrown in jail after I kept telling y'all that this had nothing to do with me. Y'all covered a lot of stuff up, as well as I got somebody that was there on the scene, came forth and told y'all it wasn't me. Megan Thee Stallion lied. The result of all this, I was stabbed in jail and almost lost my life. And he's going to get paid for every day that he spent in jail, that assault. He's going to get paid for his music catalog, all the time he's been missing out on the street to drop music. Oh, I could have made this much if I'd been out. Like, he got a big payday. They're going to have to settle with that dude. And I've been hearing he got a lot of petitions behind him. A lot of people, celebrities and all that is behind him with petitioning and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure, well, I ain't going to say I'm pretty sure because he might keep it G. Even after all this, he might forgive Megan. You know what I'm saying? Or he might slaughter her. You know what I'm saying? If he do slaughter her or bring her head to the chopping block, you know, she deserve everything she got. You know what I'm saying? If she's lying on that guy and allowed that guy to go to jail over a jealousy spurt. I don't care how score you can get, a hot bad, a hot you can get. You don't put nobody in jail for nothing like that. So we about to get off into the rest of this content, and y'all already know it's the Hef Weight and the Hef Effect. We're going to commentate. So I'm pretty sure y'all seen that face for the millionth time or thousandth time. Yeah, that's the piece of shit. So for y'all that don't know, if y'all didn't hear, this is the guy that stabbed Tory Lanez. And this guy had been in jail about 20 years or a little bit over 20 years. And the reason why this guy is in prison is because he killed a young lady that was underage that he was having inappropriate intercourse with. So this girl's a teenager. He's already 21, 22, something like that, to her first year of being a teenager. He's having sex with this girl, which was wrong in the first place. This girl ran away from her home. However, this guy had an older cousin of age who also was the female that was living with him. And I don't know, maybe she wanted to take the route of minding her business and not getting in their business. But she shouldn't have been cool with that. And as her being a civilian, she should have called the cops on his ass. But instead, she stayed there and probably was on whatever drugs he was on living there and didn't have a problem with it. So as y'all see, that paperwork that's posted up there is a part of his paperwork in a description of what he's in jail for. So his cousin and her friend, which was also the cousin of the guy that stabbed Tory Lanez, was at the house the night or day that the crime that he's in jail for occurred. And the story and take they give is that they were about to go out, go have a good time, club or whatever. They hear some arguing. The argument is coming from the piece of shit and the young lady that he has no business dealing with. Whatever they arguing about, it turns bad. She say she hear a blast, a big blast, and that blast came by way of a shotgun. From there, She said piece of shit ran out the room. He looked pale, as if, you know what I'm saying, zombie-like, as if he seen something or was on something. And said he needed to get up out of there. I don't know if the cousin called the police or where the body was discovered, but obviously the body was discovered. And the cousin sure enough did testify that he unalived or killed that little girl. And this is what he's serving time for. And I don't understand for the 100th time how this piece of shit didn't get the DP for what he did. And this is why he's on the PCR. And he has a violent streak. And some of them PCs, I don't even care. Like, if you just a PC because you told on somebody, and some people just got tired, was on that spice and did different things and went to that yard, they should have been put the knife in him a long time ago. I don't care what violent streak he got, man. He's messing with kids. That's what he's on. And then he got a wife, allegedly, that's coming to see him. So all this is crazy, and all this is by way of Tory Lanez being in jail, wrongfully accused of shooting Megan Thee Stallion. So we definitely gonna be on the lookout to see what's gonna happen, what other alternative events come, and what else comes into play. And is they gonna release this man? Is they gonna release Tory Lanez on hold monitor, or just release him altogether? Because they gonna have to come up with some figures. And part of them not wanting to pay all that money, they better get on the politicking out and figure out what that man wants. And with that being said, we gonna conclude that there. It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing. Press that button, and if you ring that notification bell, I'm gonna bring you mail.
I know you capping. Man, I might make some niggas mad with this shit here, right? But I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep it real. Man, half of these niggas around here the police. And y'all got them hanging out with you. Half of these niggas that got on the stand, my nigga, and testified on niggas, right? But them y'all homeboys. They come home, y'all celebrate them. Y'all got them at boo, coo, this, all this shit come around. That's why I don't fuck with these niggas. Cause them be the same niggas that got them gonna get on the stand and testify against your ass when you out here in the streets. See, that's why I got the way, dog. It ain't nothing out here but niggas gonna tell on each other. Get on the stand and testify. Oh, it's niggas around here done testified on niggas. I got paperwork, niggas done testified, got on the stand on niggas, and don't even got nothing to do with the motherfucking case. That's how scared these niggas is around here. Fuck they talking about. It can happen though, you